How's it going today? I thought I'd talk a little bit about packing your pack. There's definitely ways that you need to do this properly, especially for training hikes, because you want to train like you're going to hike. I've known people that have just taken, like, you know, here's a couple 10-pound dumbbells and some books, and they throw them in the bottom of their pack, and that just doesn't work, because then it's all at the bottom of your pack and it's not balanced out right, and it just doesn't work. You can get hurt, you can kind of get discouraged, you know, your weight balance is all wrong. So when you are on the trail, obviously your pack is going to be pretty full of the gear that you need, and there's a definite methodology to putting this together, with most of the weight being around your shoulder blades, that area, and close to your body. Because what you have to do is you have to try and keep your center of gravity inside your body. If you've got too much stuff in your pack, it's either too heavy or it's packed improperly. If your center of gravity comes outside of your body, it's going to give you problems with your back, your legs, your knees, all that kind of stuff. And so it's really important to pack this properly. I'll put some diagrams in this video to kind of show you what's up with that and what some suggestions are for how to do that. But with your pack, I'll show you how to do that. I've got an old sleeping bag in here that's kind of a heavy duty, probably weighs 4 or 5 pounds. You know, it's just an old heavy car camping kind of sleeping bag. And I've got it stuffed in here just so that the weights that I put in here stay in here properly. So I'm going to do the best I can to show you how I pack this. If you can see inside here, here's this old sleeping bag. And so what I've done is I've stuffed a lot of it into the bottom of the pack so that there's just this one little thing out here that's going to be on the outside. Then what I do is I just add weights. So this is an 8-pound weight. I've got a couple of these in here. Put one up in here. I've got another weight. This is just some sand in a container. This is about 6 pounds or so from what I've weighed it. And here's another one of those 8-pound weights. And put that in here. This is just, you know, we're still probably, you know, about 6 to 8 weeks out from the trip, so I'm not up to my maximum weight yet. I'm probably somewhere between the pack and these weights, probably somewhere around 30 pounds in here, depending on how much water I'm carrying. But you can see when that's in here, there they are. It's balanced. So I've got weight on both sides like that, and then this one in the middle. But it's all in this upper area so that, so it's there. But it keeps this tight to my body so that my center of gravity stays as close to my body as possible. Sometimes you see people backpacking in on the outside of the pack. They got all these things hung there and they're dangling and they're bonking around, things like that. You know, if that works for you, great. But for me, it tends to not work because everything's shifting around and it's just not working well for you. So anyway, so then you just want to make sure that you've got all of your straps properly done in here too, because again, you want to have this thing working like it's going to work for you on the trail. So you're going to have your straps all cinched how they need to be cinched. They're clipped on there. Most of these are pretty tight, but then all these type of straps, tighten them up, get them where they need to be, because again, this is going to take this pack, which is just kind of loose, and it's going to push it all together. Plus, by having these things cinched, you are going to you're going to be able to keep this all in place. Otherwise, things start to settle and it starts to not work very well for you. And so I've got all that set, and then we just put these on, and you've got a training pack. Now what I'll do, probably starting next week, I'm going to throw some more weight in there. I want to go up another 5 pounds, maybe another 8 pounds. I'm going to take some of those weights and I'm going to substitute those out or move them around, do something a little different, but I want to get more weight in here because I want to get closer up to 40 pounds probably within a week or two here, so that I'm getting closer and closer to the weight that I want to be able to be taking on the trail. So again, it's best to practice how you're going to play, just like with any sport. You're going to want to have your pack as balanced as you want it on the trail, because you're going to want to be able to train so that things work well for you. Again, because, you know, sometimes the training hikes are not the most exciting things in the world. And so we move to different locations each week. But if you start to get discouraged, again, just like when you're on the trail, you can talk yourself out of this pretty easily. And so the better you can prepare yourself by properly packing your training pack, the better off you're going to be. We'll see you on the trail. You're going to want to have your pack as close to balanced as you're going to need to have. We'll see you on the trail.